Welcome to the 28th Annual TNN Music City News Country Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, one of your 5 nominees for Vocal Band of the Year, Sawyer Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts for the evening, Waylon Jennings, Billy Dean, and Michelle Wright.
Welcome, everybody, to the 28th Annual TNN Music City News Country Awards.
You know, everybody's really excited about tonight's show.
Absolutely. For me, it's a professional privilege, and here I am hosting with 2 handsome men. Yes. And we've got a great lineup of stars in music.
And don't forget a whole house full of country music fans.
It's absolutely wonderful being a part of country music today when it's so popular.
You're right. You know, there's nothing like a big crowd to create a lot of fun and excitement.
You know, you're probably right, but on the other hand, some of the best times and most fun I ever had, there wasn't nobody but the 2 of us there.
Oh, we won't want to hear about that.
We'll be right back with 3 of us and a whole lot more right after this.
TNN Music City News Country Awards with your hosts, Waylon Jennings, Billy Dean, and Michelle Wright, with special guests, John Anderson, John Berry, Brooks and Dunn, Brother Phelps, Mark Chestnut, Jerry Clower, Billy Ray Cyrus, Linda Davis, Diamond Rio, Jeff Foxworthy, the Giesenslaw Brothers, Vince Gill, Faith Hill, Alan Jackson, George Jones, Sammy Kershaw, Little Texas, Susie Lutzinger, Martina McBride, Neil McCoy, Reba McIntyre, John Michael Montgomery, Lori Morgan, the Oak Ridge Boys, Sawyer Brown, Don Sears, the Statler Brothers, Ray Stevens, Lisa Stewart, Doug Stone, Marty Stewart, Doug Supernaw, Sweethearts of the Rodeo, Aaron Tippin, Tanya Tucker, Steve Warner, Laurie White, Tammy Wynette, Tricia Yearwood, and the Bill Walker Orchestra. And a special post-awards wrap-up with Lorianne Brooke and Charlie Chase. The TNN Music City News Country Awards.
Go ahead, Aaron.
Thank you. You know, when it comes to entertaining a crowd with just pure talent, there's no one does it better than our first performer this evening.
I am such a big fan of hers.
I met her when she was 11 years old. She didn't look nothing like that. But she was born to perform. And I totally agree with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Texas Tornado, Miss Tanya Tucker.
Here to present the Female Artist Award is a beautiful young lady that was nominated 3 times tonight for her terrific performance with Reba McIntyre on Does He Love You? Linda Davis.
Presenting with Linda Davis is your Star of Tomorrow winner from last year. Ladies and gentlemen, Doug Stone and Linda Davis.
The nominees for the Female Artist of the Year are
Reba McIntyre, Lori Morgan, Tanya Tucker, Winona, Tricia Yearwood.
and your Female Artist of the Year is
Open it up. Whoa, Lori Morgan.
Give me that.
You're gonna need that. Here you go.
Thank you very much. I'm totally surprised, to say the least. My first award, what can I say? And I thank you, the fans who voted for me. I appreciate it very much. And thanks, Mom and Morgan and Jesse. And I love you, and thank you very much.
Whether in dance halls or concert halls, our next performers are one of the hottest tickets in country music.
With songs like Boot, Scoot, and Boogie, Rock My World, and Hard Working Man, it's no wonder.
You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah!
The Giesenslaw brothers are a comedy duo, but only one of them talks, and even if they both talk, they couldn't be any funnier.
With the Giesenslaws is a young lady who was once called a rodeo preacher. Now she's being called the premier voice of Christian country music, Miss Susie Luxing.
Yeah.
The Bellamy Brothers. Brooks and Dunn. Brother Phelps. Daryl and Don Ellis. And Sweethearts of the Rodeo.
And your vocal duo of the year is,
Brooks and Dunn.
We can't say thank you enough, especially to the fans. This is a big week for all of us. I want to thank you for coming to Fanfare, and we'll see everybody at the booth. I guess all of us artists will. Let's see you at some of the shows, huh? Having a blast out there. Thank you.
man, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. This duo is an awful lot of folks out there, our band and crew and all the people we work with, and especially our families for keeping the home fires burning while we're up there. And y'all, thanks for some really incredible evenings. We're looking forward to a whole lot more. God bless you.
Our next performer has written some great country songs.
He's got a bunch of awards to prove it.
He does. And he doesn't sing bad either, folks.
And he's got one of my bus drivers and a bunch of awards to prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Jack.
Our next presenters began their careers in gospel music, but in the mid-'70s, they decided to go country.
You know, within 3 years, they won their first of many CMA awards as Best Vocal Group.
Tonight, they're presenting the award for the Album of the Year, and they've sold a bunch of those.
Boy, haven't they. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Oak Ridge Boys.
Hey.
Thank you very much. Tonight it is our honor to present the TNN Music City News Award for Album of the Year. And the nominees are...
A Bridge I Didn't Burn, Ricky Van Shelton. Produced by Steve Buckingham for Columbia Records.
A Lot About Lovin', Alan Jackson. Produced by Keith Stegall and Scott Hendricks for Arista Records.
Arista.
Common Threads, Songs of the Eagle. Various artists produced by various producers for Giant Records.
Easy Come, Easy Go. George Strait. Produced by George Strait and Tony Brown for MCA Records.
Honky-tonk Angels, Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, and Tammy Wynette. Produced by Dolly Parton and Steve Buckingham for Epic Records.
And your album of the year is
Joe Reed winner. And the winner is Alan Jackson. Love Alan. Thank you very much. It's been a real good album for me. It's been out about 2 years now, I think, on the charts, and just a couple of weeks ago it was still in the top 10, so I appreciate all you fans and everybody for supporting the album for so long. And we, thanks to the National Network and the Music City News Awards for giving the fans a chance to pick their favorite music. Thank y'all. It's been a great ride. I appreciate it very much.
For his routine about you might be redneck if. You know, I'm glad he wasn't talking about me.
He wouldn't dare. I'll protect you there, Waylon, from them things. With Jeff is a talented singer, songwriter, who was a first-place winner on TNN's Be a Star. With her 2 albums, Lead Me Not and Wishes, Laurie White continues to be a winner with country fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the award for vocal group, welcome Jeff Foxworthy and Laurie White.
Thank you. The nominees for Vocal Group of the Year are
The Forrester Sisters,
Matthews, Wright, and King,
The Oak Ridge Boys,
the Statlers,
and my long-lost cousins, the Whites.
The Vocal Group of the Year award goes to...
I've always wanted to do this. Your vocal group of the year is the Statlers.
In lieu of a lengthy thank you, but a very sincere one because we do appreciate this, we'd just like to accept this award tonight in the spirit of the day, and that being that today is commemorating the 50th anniversary of a very historical day, D-Day. And we'd like to accept this in the memory of all of those fathers and sons who gave their lives on the beaches at Normandy so that we could have a festivity here like fanfare without thinking twice about it. Thank you, and thank them.
Full one for our next performer. She's had hit records and a TV movie, an incredible live show, and even found time to write her autobiography.
And I love the idea that she's not afraid to try something new.
Oh, she always pulls it off.
Absolutely. Maybe that's why she's the only female nominated for Entertainer of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Reba McEntire. Yeah.
John Anderson had some great years with songs like Money in the Bank and I Fell in the Water. And just when you think that he's made his best record, he comes back with a song like I Wish I Could Have Been There.
You know, I want to say congratulations to John and his award he won earlier this year. Presenting the Single of the Year award with John is one of your nominees for Female Artist of the Year, newlywed Trisha Yearwood.
Ladies and gentlemen, John Anderson and Trisha Yearwood.
The nominees for Single of the Year are
Chattahoochee, Alan Jackson.
Does He Love You, Reba McEntire and Linda Davis.
I Love the Way You Love Me by John Michael Montgomery.
One More Last Chance, Vince Gill.
What Part of No, Lori Morgan.
And Single of the Year is
Yeah, let's see.
Chattahoochee, Alan Jackson.
Boy, it's starting out pretty good tonight, I'll tell you. Thanks to Jim McBride, we've written a lot of songs together. I don't think Jim or I either one knew that Chattahoochee would turn out to be such a well-liked song. And we in the studio, and Brent Mason was putting that on there. I didn't know I was going to have to hear that the rest of my life either, but I appreciate everybody across the country who really got into that song. It was it's a fun song, and it was a little of my life, and a little muddy water there from Georgia, so you never know. But thanks again. I appreciate everybody. And yeehaw.
The Star of Tomorrow Award is very important, not just for the winners, but for all the nominees, because it tells them that they're doing things right. I'm very proud tonight to introduce the performances of some of the nominees. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Sammy Kershaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Tippin.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and now a true country singer, Mr. Mark Chestnut.
Well, it sure is Monday, ain't it a sin? Gotta work my way through the week again. I have a ball Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it's all over now, and it sure is Monday. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Now the wonderful John Michael Montgomery.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy Kershaw, Aaron Tipton, Mark Chestnut, and John Michael Montgomery.
Presenting Star of Tomorrow is one of the most entertaining new singers in country. My buddy who just had a well-deserved #1 hit with Wink, Neil McCoy.
And joining Neil is a beautiful lady who burst on the music scene with Under the Light of the Texaco and has had a very busy year hosting #1 country and being a regular on Music City Tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Stewart and Neil McCoy.
The
The nomination, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you do it.
Is it my line or yours?
I don't know, you do
The
it.
nominees for Star of Tomorrow are
Mark Chestnut, Billy Ray Cyrus, Sammy Kershaw, John Michael Montgomery, and Aaron Tippin. Woo. And your Star of Tomorrow is?
Good luck. Everybody's ready.
The Star of Tomorrow is?
John Michael Montgomery.
I'll tell you what, boy, it's been a pretty good year for me. Thank you all very much. Well, I tell you what, I feel very honored to be able to take this home with me, and I'm glad to be here. I'm looking forward to Fanfare Week, by the way. Hope I see y'all at the booth. Thank Music City News, by the way, and all the fans out there that voted for me, and gosh, I hope I'm around for a little while longer because this is getting real fun. Thank you all very much.
The TNN Music City News.
The kid.
Well, let's get him on.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our co-host, Billy Dean.
Whoa. Our next presenter is nominated tonight in the Instrumentalist category, but he's really a triple threat. I said that wrong. A triple threat, or is it a triple threat?
I'm glad it was you and
When you order teeth by mail, you always Anyway, he can sing, he can pick, he can write with the best of them.
With him is a young lady whose first break in Nashville was appearing as a regular on Nashville Now. And it wasn't long before she got a phone call from Vince Gill asking her if she would want to sing backup for him.
Now, presenting the award for the Comedian of the Year, please welcome Don Sears and Steve Warner.
Yeah.
The nominees for Comedian of the Year are Don,
Jerry Clower, Jeff Foxworthy, the Giesenslaw Brothers, and Louis Grizzard,
yeah,
and Ray Stevens.
And your Comedian of the Year is Comedian of the Year, Mr. Ray Stevens. All right, Ray.
You know, to be any kind of success at all in this business, all of us who do achieve some measure of success have a lot of people to thank who went before us. And I'm no exception. I couldn't possibly thank all the people who have been influential in my career.
Sounds like a pretty good combination to me. But there's no luck involved in his nomination tonight for Instrumentalist of the Year. It's just pure talent and plenty of it.
I'd say it was pretty good luck to get to present the award for vocal band with the bright star whose hit, My Baby Loves Me, got lots of attention, Martina McBride.
Ladies and gentlemen, super picker Marty Stewart and blue-eyed beauty Martina McBride.
The nominees for Vocal Band of the Year are...
Alabama. Confederate Railroad. Diamond Rio. Little Texas. Sawyer Brown. Tell them who the vocal band of the year is, Martina McBride.
The Vocal Band of the Year is... Sawyer Brown.
Yeah.
We haven't got to accept a lot of these. After last year, I got off and I said, man, I don't even know what I said. We want to thank God, most of all. I want to thank my mom. We need to thank Mac McAnally. We need to thank TK Kimbrell, my brother Frank. We need to thank all our families. And most of all, we need to thank the people who put us up here, the fans. Thank you. God bless you.
He's been called an outlaw, but what he is one of a kind.
And we've learned this from working with him the last couple of days. If you don't want a straight answer, then don't ask him a question.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Waylon Jennings.
And you don't know who I am. Most of you could care less and the rest don't give a damn. You might take special notice when you take a look at me. I'm everything you've ever been and ever want to be. My game is the winner take all. I live on the edges so I'm subject to a fall. Thank you.
He's a hoss, all right.
He is.
Our next presenters are two guys that have a sound that encompasses gospel, bluegrass, and traditional country. Brother Phelps.
With them is Doug Supernaw, who had that great video, I Don't Call Him Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the award for Instrumentalist of the Year, Brother Phelps and Doug Supernaw.
The nominees for Instrumentalist of the Year are
Chet Atkins, Vince Gill, Mark O'Connor, Marty Stewart, Steve Warner.
And the Instrumentalist of the Year is Vince Gill.
I just want to say that this started me first. I was a musician long before I started singing, and I started singing only because somebody had to. I would have been just as happy sitting there with my face buried in that guitar playing it for the rest of my life, but nobody in the band sang when I was a kid, so I started singing, and the girls started. And anyway. I'd like to share this with the guys that I travel on the road with. They make me feel like a musician, and that's Martin Parker and Billy Thomas and John Huey and Pete Wasner and Jimmy Johnson and Joey Schmidt and Don Sears and Jeff White and Pete Wasner. You guys are a great band, and a big band. And I want to say get well to my Granny Lucy, because she used to bake me these great rolls that made me fat and happy and wanted to play the guitar. Thanks a bunch.
Well, he exploded on the country music scene about 3 years ago. Nah. This old boy, let me tell you what. He drives rednecks and bubbas up the wall, and he drives girls out of their minds, and I think his shoes are too tight. Billy Ray Cyrus and Sly Dog. Yeah. Presenting the next award for Video of the Year are the Sweethearts of the Rodeo. Two lovely ladies who have a real special vocal sound. Presenting with them is a singer and songwriter who co-wrote his great hit song, Even the Man in the Moon is Crying. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Colley and the Sweethearts of the Rodeo.
The nominees for Video of the Year are Chattahoochee Alan Jackson,
Does He Love You, Reba McEntire, and Linda Davis. I don't call him Daddy, Doug Supernaw.
One More Last Chance, Vince Gill.
Still got a couple of good years left, Ricky Van Shelton. And your Video of the Year is Chattahoochee Alan Jackson Arista.
Thank you. Thanks again. I just want to say thanks to Country Music Television and the Nashville Network and all the little independent stations around the country that play so many videos now. I think they're a big part of music, country music, all kinds of music. A lot of people watch the videos now and enjoy them, and I appreciate it. We put a lot of effort into trying to make them the best we can. And Chattahoochee, of course, was a fun video to make. And I want to thank my daddy. When I was 6 years old, I had 4 older sisters, and they all skied great. And I was 6 years old, and I hadn't learned yet. And thank you. But Daddy took me out after everybody left. And after everybody left the lake, Daddy took me out there when it was calm and nobody was watching, and my 4 sisters weren't watching, and taught me how to ski, and lots of times, yeah. I wiped out making that video too, but thank y'all very much. I appreciate it. That was a lot of fun. God bless you.
3 of your favorite artists tonight had 6 nominations: Reba McEntire, Alan Jackson, and our next performer.
And they don't just get nominated, they win them too.
Now, some of you know him as Pee Wee or Sweet Pea, but we all know him as Vince. Here's your favorite artist, Vince Gill.
You bet. Ray Stevens has won the Comedian of the Year for 8 years in a row.
All right, I'm not much on telling jokes, but I got a Ray Stevens joke for you. Now, how nutty is Ray Stevens?
Okay, I'll go for it.
Ray Stevens is so nutty that the Mississippi squirrel buried Ray in his backyard.
Maybe you ought to stick to what you're doing, huh?
Yeah, I think I'll do it.
Anyway, be Billy the Kid, not Billy the Comedian. Presenting the award Presenting the award for the Male Vocalist of the Year, Ray is a great lady, and she's the 1991 winner of the Living Legend, the First Lady of Country Music, and my good friend, Tammy Wynette.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ray Stevens and Tammy Wynette.
The nominees for Male Artist of the Year are
Billy Ray Cyrus, Vince Gill, Alan Jackson, Ricky Van Shelton, George Strait. And the Male Vocalist Artist of the Year is
Alan Jackson.
Well, it's getting fanfare is it's a big week here in Nashville for all the fans, and I just really want to say thank y'all very much for allowing me to make records the last few years. I've been real fortunate with a lot of good people helping me, and that's wide open, buddy. Yeah. But, well, I really appreciate it. We play all over the country, and so many people waiting in line for tickets, and just out in the rain. I played in Florida just 2 days ago in the rain, the whole outdoor show, and people out there under the umbrella. It just amazes me, the support and loyalty the fans have given us. And male vocalist to me is a top honor, of course, for the singer, and I've been nominated a lot of times for that award, and I'm glad to win it. Thank y'all very much.
If you've ever seen our next performer in concert, then you know she deserves every award she's ever received over the past 5 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful and talented co-host, Michelle White.
When the name of your hometown is Star, Mississippi, it's tough to live up to. But when you look and sing like this girl and have a #1 song, it makes it a whole lot easier.
Now, the song is Wild One. The girl is Faith Hill, and she's presenting our next award with a group called Little Texas. Now, believe me,
and me,
there ain't nothing little in Texas, and there's nothing little about the talent that these boys have got.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the award for vocal collaboration, Faith Hill in Little Texas.
The nominees for vocal collaboration of the year are Clint Black and Winona,
Alan Jackson and Keith Whitley,
Reba McEntire and Linda Davis,
Reba McEntire and Vince Gill,
Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, and Tammy Wynette.
And your vocal collaboration of the year is?
I love that I get to say this. Reba McEntire and Linda Davis.
learn how to water ski next week. Alan's winning way too many awards.
Oh, goodness. Go ahead.
Oh. The minute I heard this song that Billy Stritch and Sandy Knox wrote, I knew from the very beginning Linda Davis had to be the one that sang this song with me. And I'm glad she said yes. Go ahead.
I'm sure glad you asked me.
Oh, catch my breath.
This has been the last 9 months for me, thanks to you, Reba. Has just been like a dream come true. And I thank you so much, and the fans that listen to us sing this night after night, that bought the record, thank you. And thank you to your record company, MCA, and thanks for my brand new one, Arista.
We love y'all to pieces. Thanks very much. Thanks.
Last year, the very special Minnie Pearl Award was given to Vince Gill. He really deserved it. And from what I've seen and heard, he's kept right on following in Miss Minnie Pearl's footsteps all year long. I'm proud to introduce him now to present tonight's award, ladies and gentlemen, Vince Gill.
Thank you, Waylon. I'm very honored tonight to present your two most prestigious awards. The Living Legend Award is given in recognition of an outstanding country music career of 25 years or more. And the Minnie Pearl Award honors a recipient who has tried very hard to live up to the standards Miss Minnie's set for us, and help where help is needed, and the respect and the dignity of others. This year, for the first time in the history of these awards, both honors go to the same person. I'll give you a hint. Somebody once asked her, "How long does it take to do your hair?" She said, "I don't know. I'm never there when it's done." Here on tape are a few of the achievements of Miss Dolly Parton. She's glamour, style, and down-home charm. A business tycoon, screen actress, and a major music talent. And yet she's as real and refreshing as her simple childhood in the mountains of East Tennessee, where she was one of 12 children born in this modest cabin. At the age of 10, she began to perform, and as soon as she graduated from high school, her dreams of becoming a country star took her to Nashville. And there she would appear on TV and begin a recording career that would produce more than 50 albums and earn countless awards. With her gift for writing heartfelt songs, she became a highly respected songwriter, and her songs have become classics.
She made my coat of many colors that I was so proud of. And I will
Dolly became a superstar in country music, in Hollywood, and on stages all over the world. With fame came honors for her efforts in children's education.
She is a woman who has lived the American dream and is returning that dream to the children of Appalachia through education.
Many charities would benefit from the proceeds of her Romeo video and her concerts. She returned to open a multi-million-dollar theme park.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Dollywood.
The money raised here benefits the local economy.
I said T for Texas, T for Tennessee.
And Dolly's concerts fund programs to help keep kids in school.
I think that when I do speak to the kids in our area, they know that I understand, and they can see that dreams can come true and that you can come from anywhere and be somebody.
Named Music City News Most Promising Female in 1968, she has fulfilled that promise and much, much more. We're very, very lucky to have a Dolly Parton. Dolly couldn't be with us tonight, but you know her. She found a way to talk to us.
Well, I wish I was there in person, but I'm not. But I'm very, very honored to receive both these awards. This wonderful TNN Music City News Living Legend Award was voted by the fans, and I thank you so much because without you, the fans, I wouldn't be the so-called living legend that they're honoring me for tonight. But anyhow, this is a great privilege and a great honor. Also, this is a great honor to have the Minnie Pearl Award, and Minnie Pearl herself decided that maybe I should have this for all the work that we try to do, and I don't know anyone in the whole world that does more for community service than Minnie Pearl has done in her life, so just to be kind of up there with her and with her name along with mine is a great honor. So thank you, the fans, and thank you, Minnie Pearl, and just thank the good Lord. Appreciate it.
Our next performers just celebrated their 30th anniversary.
And they've taken home more than 30 of your Music City News Awards.
And as Harold would say, we ain't even started yet. Ladies and gentlemen, the Statler Brothers.
Someday, they'll probably come up with the biggest country award ever. It'll be an award for singing country music better than anybody. And it'll be engraved with the name George Jones.
George is here tonight to present the award for Entertainer of the Year with a beautiful singer-songwriter who added acting in an award-winning TV movie to her resume this year.
If you don't think Lori Morgan can do it all, then like her song says, watch her, ladies and gentlemen, George Jones and Lori Morgan.
The nominees for Entertainer of the Year are Garth Brooks, Vince Gill,
Oh, my boy. Sweet Pete.
Alan Jackson, Reba McEntire, George Strait,
My boy. And your Entertainer of the Year is...
You want to read it? Why don't you read it?
Oh, my Lord. I've always wanted to do this.
Well, do it. I don't get it.
Alan Jackson.
Thank you. God bless y'all. I appreciate it. Makes it even more special to have George Jones, you know, up here to hand it to me. I appreciate it, George and Lori. Thank y'all. And it's I've been real fortunate to enjoy a lot of success in country music the last few years, and I got a lot of good people that help us bring the music to y'all out on the road, from all my band and crew and the people at the office and Harrison Records. And well, y'all are real vocal here tonight, I'll tell you. But and I appreciate everybody that the most gracious fans that voted for me so many times in this award. Somebody told me backstage there, said, you won the most awards tonight and you got on the least expensive outfit, so I don't know if that was a compliment or not, but sure cost a lot less. But I have been real fortunate, and I'm really proud of everything. And the only sacrifice for this business is being away from home. And so I want to dedicate this award tonight to the people that I leave at home, my wife Denise and our 2 little girls that I stay down with. Just want to thank them very much for all their patience and their love and their understanding, and give me a place to come home to. I appreciate it very much. And thank y'all so much. God bless you. Have a good family.
Coming up next.
There's a star-spangled banner waving somewhere in a distant land so many miles away.
On this 50th anniversary of D-Day, we'd like to invite you to help us pay homage and say thank you to the heroes of World War II.
As you know, it was an Allied invasion, and Canada, as well as many other nations, proudly joined the American forces that day.
So this is for all the heroes of World War II, both on the home front and especially those on Omaha Beach at Normandy. Please join us.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with love. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Oak Ridge Boys.
See you again next year.
Good night, gang. We love you. Bye-bye. Yeah!
It's country, can't love it, I love it, country.
The TNN Music City News Country Awards has been brought to you by
Can't get enough of it.
The show isn't over yet. In fact, the party is
just beginning.
Oh, I know. As a matter of fact, we were backstage here just a moment ago. Billy Dean rushed by and said, I got to get my script because Waylon Jennings is going to autograph it. But I guess the big news is, right now, as we speak, Alan Jackson is back in the U-Haul up here at the Grand Ole Opry House to take his awards home tonight. Big night for Alan.
We are going to talk with all of the winners, and it's interesting because after the show, the pressure is off, and then you get to see how all of this is really sinking in. We'll have those interviews for you coming right up.
All right, all the big stars are back here backstage. We'll return with them right after this short break. Folks, the 28th Annual Music City News Country Awards here on TNN is now history, and a history-making night for Alan Jackson. And we're going to be visiting with a lot of the stars here over the next half hour or so here on the Nashville Network.
I have a very happy man to my right here, John Michael Montgomery. This is the second... The fans are still here. They're still partying with us. Second award you've won in the past couple of months. Now, how do you keep your feet on the ground after everybody is building you up and putting you on a pedestal like this?
Well, I don't know if I want to put my feet on the ground or not. I'm having a good time flying high right now.
Well, now that's a real good point.
Yeah. I usually go back home, though, and sit with my mom and dad and my friends, and it just kind of, you know, they go, good job, John. It's like, man, it's a great feeling, you know. It's because being back at home in reality world for me and then coming out here and living the dream, it's like having your cake and eating it, too.
All right, now, when you are in concert, do the girls scream like this all night long? I think I know the answer to this question.
I hope they keep on doing it because it makes me feel awful good, I can tell you that.
I know it does, but let me ask you this. But seriously, though, how do you keep your concentration when people are screaming at you like that?
I don't know. I don't think too much about it.
Just keep on going.
I just have fun with it, and the more they scream and clap, the more I get into it and have fun, and you know, and this is going to be a fun week for me. It started off good already.
It's a wonderful thing. It really is. Now, how are you going to party this evening?
I got lots of ways. I got a long list, so I don't know if I can go through them all or not.
You probably don't want to tell me, do you?
I don't want to tell you all of them. No.
I understand. I understand. Well, congratulations, John Michael Montgomery. You are doing great in country music.
Thank you all very much.
And Charlie Chase is over there talking with some of the hosts who did a fabulous job tonight. Charlie?
Oh, quite a team we had tonight. Billy Dean, of course, was asking to get your autograph, Waylon. Did Billy get your autograph?
Did what?
Did Billy Dean get your autograph on his script?
I did. I got it. I got it.
I don't blame you a bit. Now, here's a man who I'm sure over the years several women have rushed the stage, tried to rip your clothes off and things like that. So John Michael Montgomery was wondering about how to handle all the ladies when they start screaming during performances. How do you do it over the years?
Well, very, very, very lightly.
Really?
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's one showed up one time on stage and she didn't have, I looked around and she's standing behind me there and she didn't have nothing on.
Is that right?
And what was funny was seeing our security people trying to figure out where to touch her to get her off of there.
I bet it was.
So
anyway.
It's a very, very touchy situation.
Yes. Oh, yes. Did you get that touchy situation? Okay, moving right along here. You guys did a wonderful job tonight. Michelle, you're the first Canadian to be involved in this particular event as host.
I was, and I just feel, you know, very proud that America would think enough about Canada to allow me to be here and to be a part of the show. It was really wonderful. I had so much fun. Can I do it again?
Well, I certainly hope so.
Okay.
We got our token jerk standing over there.
Come here, Billy.
Come on, Billy. Come on in. Billy, come on in, real quick.
We couldn't have done it without you.
No, Billy Dean's coming on in here.
You know what? I figured out something. You know, I know Eddie Sutton at Oklahoma State. I think you ought to be a basketball player, and I ought to manage you. They're one of the very few people that's taller than I am.
If we can find shoes big enough, I'll do one of those endorsement deals, you know, and sit on the bench.
Do you feel like the pressure is now off now that the show has been completed?
I imagine they do.
No, he's an old pro, you know. Not old pro, but pro.
I had a good time. I'd never done that before.
That's right.
Probably never will again.
No, wait. But you very seldom.
What I mean, I very seldom do that. But I thought, hey, I hadn't done that. Let me try that. You know, I've done it that way all my life.
Well, you did a great job.
A lot of times I've gotten a lot of trouble with that little stage.
That's all right, but you did well tonight. Waylon Jennings, Billy Dean, Michelle Wright. Wonderful jobs as host tonight of the 28th Annual TNN Music City News Country Awards. Don't
See
you
down the road. Thank you.
They love it. Here's our Comedian of the Year with Miss Lorianne.
Oh, Ray Stevens, this is the 9th year in a row that you have won this thing. Is that right?
Yes.
Did I count right?
You did.
Okay, I want to hear and delve deep into your mind. I know it's a scary thing. See, he has all these sound effects. I want to hear from you one thing you think is funny about you and one thing you think is not so funny about you.
Well, I can't talk about either one of those things, Lorianne.
I didn't know we were going to get personal here tonight.
Oh, we always get personal here, don't we?
Yeah, you do. I should have been prepared. I'm sorry about that. But I want to say that I really didn't expect to win it this year.
Now, why not? Why
I don't know.
didn't you?
I just, you know, I just didn't.
Gut feeling, maybe?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess you could say that. And so much for my gut feelings. But it makes it even more special to have won it this year because I didn't expect it. And
well, you were so kind to mention in your acceptance speech that Miss Minnie Pearl was one of your big idols. What is it about Minnie and the way she performed and the way she was as a person that inspired you?
Well, I don't have time to go into all that.
Oh, come on.
Suffice it to say that, you know, she paved there was a dirt road out there and she laid down some pavement. As she and a lot of other great performers. And you know, we're walking on a road that has been paved for us, and yeah, we all are in this business. And it's, you know, I just felt that I needed to say something about that.
That was a very sweet thing. Hope she was watching tonight. And congratulations to you for 9 in a row. Thanks, Ray Stevens. All righty, back to Charlie Chase and Duo of the Year.
Here they are, folks. Second year in a row, they pick up the award for Duo of the Year at the awards show, Brooks and Dunn. And when you think about it, you guys have accomplished so much in a relatively short 3-year career so far. It has to be so gratifying for you that your music has caught on so quickly and continues to grow.
Well, it's very gratifying, but that 3 years has only been the time that the camera's been turned on, you know, Charlie. We've been doing it for about, what, 25 years?
30. We're another overnight success, but it's been a heck of a long night.
That's right, but see, you guys were, how long ago has it been since the two of you were first teamed up, basically as songwriters?
It was just about three and a half years ago.
Okay, so in other words, the culmination of 2 wonderful careers here as the Vocal Duo of the Year. Tell me about the immediate impact an award like this has on a career. You won it last year. Tell me what happened, right?
Well, you talk about immediacy and stuff. We'll see that tomorrow, you know, during fanfare out there in the booths and stuff like that. You know, everyone is very much aware of these things, especially country fans. They're very on top of everything that goes on in your life.
They're picking up on you right now, too, see?
This is, you know, the other award shows that we go to are, you know, prestigious, and it's real exciting for us and everything, too. But, you know, we know exactly where the votes come on the Music City News Awards, and they come from the fans. That's who we're working with and for every night.
Fan voted. This is your Duo of the Year for the 2nd year in a row, and we're visiting with all the winners here on stage at the Grand Ole Opry House. We'll return with more of our post-award show right after this. Don't go away.
On our wrap-up show with the Vocal Band of the Year, Sawyer Brown. So exciting, 2 years in a row. Now, the first year you might have thought, it's a fluke because you had worked so hard. You know it's not a fluke now, don't you?
Well, we still, I think, weren't expecting this at all. I mean, we've had such a nice year that to think about an award was just like greedy. So we've been having such a great time out there. We were just happy to still get the chance to do it.
Now, how in the world could you ever feel greedy about this, Joe?
Well, you know, we just, the work has been so great. The work's there, and the audiences are there, and you go out every day, and every night you get to see folks out there that are putting down their hard-earned money, and then something else on top of it. It's just too much.
Jim, what do the fans say to you about your concerts and about your records?
Well, hopefully we're doing something right because they seem to keep coming back.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. And of course, Dancing Duncan back here.
Duncan. Oh, yeah.
Now you have even more to dance about, don't you? 2 years in a row with this thing?
I do. It's really been an unbelievable couple of years, and we're just having the time of our lives and just tickled to be here.
Now, where did Mark Miller split to?
Mark has a very expectant wife, so if he's any kind of husband, he's home rubbing her feet. But I don't know. You can place your bets on that.
We hope you're watching. We hope things go well if the birth happens this evening or tomorrow. Yeah. Sawyer Brown, congratulations. Really excited for you, as always. Charlie?
Well, I think a lot of people were, I think they were kind of expecting these two to walk away with this particular award tonight, especially if you've ever seen them perform Does He Love You live. I remember the night that the two of you performed this particular song on Music City tonight and received a standing ovation. There was electricity throughout the crowd. Tell me about the first time the two of you actually sang this together. Was it in the studio? Was it a rehearsal, or where?
There was a rehearsal that was called at one of the rehearsal studios here in town. At that point,
Reba just goes, Linda, come over and sing this other part. I had no idea I would have a chance of singing it for real. And in fact, a year ago this week, we went into the studio to record the song, and again, I didn't know I was going to be on the record.
Really?
And truly.
And it turns out this way. Reba, it seems that when the two of you start singing this song and you look each other eye to eye and you sing the lyrics, you go into some sort of trance. Is that
We're
basically
mean
what-
women.
You're mean women. I understand that, yes. But do you... Do you seriously put yourself in a state of mind when presenting that song?
Oh, absolutely, we have to. And after, you know, the very first time we sang it was in Columbus, Ohio. Right. And we got a standing ovation for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thrilled to pieces, and I knew then that they loved that song, and Linda singing it with me just as much as I did. And I was thrilled to pieces with it. And yes, we do get into character. Look at those eyes. She gets
Here
hateful.
they go. Yeah, she gets hateful?
Hateful.
Right here.
Look
Okay,
there.
look at him. No.
Harold, cut
I'll
it
tell you
out.
what.
Harold's
Harold
not
Reed
being
of the
hate.
Statler Brothers is not looking her straight in the eye. Let me just go on record by saying that. But anyway, congratulations to the two of you on this collaboration.
Thanks,
and
Charlie.
I know, Linda, your career has really taken off. Reba, you've got a book that's hotter than a firecracker. So these are two ladies that have a tremendous future still going here in country music. Let's go over to Lorianne.
All righty, folks, the big winner of the evening, Alan Jackson, his wife Denise has joined us. Man,
Yeah.
I mean, 5 awards, including Entertainer of the Year. You feel what?
Overwhelmed is probably a good word.
Overwhelmed?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I imagine that feeling of being overwhelmed lasts for, what, at least a week or two when something like this happens?
Well, it takes a while, to get over it.
Now, when I
She
talk
talks
to
a lot. You want to talk to her?
Well, yeah, but you have to put the microphone in front of her
Okay.
face there, Alan.
That's right.
There we go. A lot of people, Denise, are interested to hear how you're involved in Alan's career, if at all.
In my mouth. Excuse me?
How are you involved in Alan's career?
She makes biscuits.
She makes biscuits?
I spend the money he makes.
That's
Oh,
right.
I think that deserves a big round of applause.
I'd say that's right.
You can see that his outfit, I begged him to wear a jacket tonight, and he had a beautiful new blazer, and did he wear it? No.
No. What do you do to
Too
make
hot.
Alan Jackson do what you want him to do?
Watch it now.
It's very difficult. He's pretty much a nonconformist. He just knows what he wants.
He does. Well, as you sit in the audience and watch him accept award after award, what goes through your mind? What are your feelings about all this?
It sure is better than him working second shift at the Kmart warehouse.
Oh, no, there goes all in Kmart sales.
So everybody wants to know, are you going to write a song about another sport this year?
Well, I don't know. I might. I don't do much, too many sports, so I'm pretty limited to that.
No basketball, baseball,
No, just tall, that's all.
just tall.
That's all.
Well, you are tall on talent, too. Congratulations for a very big night and
thank
continued success to both of you. Thank you,
I
Denise.
appreciate it.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank y'all.
And with country entertainers in America right now, Mr. Vince Gill.
Hi, darling.
Yeah, how you doing? I got to ask you about something first. Most people at home obviously didn't get to see the big softball tournament that happened yesterday here in Nashville. It was to benefit City of Hope. And during the exercise round, Vince Gill, during push-ups, had a lady on his back. Now, were you showing off, or what was going on there?
I had no idea. I didn't even know she was on there.
Should we start calling you Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I hope not. I'll be back.
He'll be
No,
back.
It was my pal Katie Haas. We were goofing off. And
You and Katie, yes,
trying
you
to
were.
have some fun.
Winning Instrumentalist of the Year, in the acceptance speech, you mentioned that you would be a happy boy with your face down in the guitar and with none of this recognition. Now, did you really mean that when you said it?
Heck yeah. I think the guys that I tour with and play with would tell you the same thing, that I get just as much joy out of playing that guitar as I do singing, and I have just as much fun playing that thing.
And you also mentioned that when you first started playing guitar, the girls took notice.
When I started singing,
Well, I noticed your wife's face in the audience, and she was rolling her eyes.
she gets to do a lot of that.
Does she? So perhaps you first got into this because the girls liked you doing it?
I don't know. I think that the real reason I did it is because some days it would rain, and you know me, I couldn't play golf, so I had to think of something to
That's
do.
why now we know the truth, don't we? Well, congratulations, Vince.
Thanks very much.
All righty. Vince Gill, everybody. We are going back. Here we have the future superstars of country music with us, also known as Girls in Gowns, and then someone else who just kind of showed up in the middle of them.
Right.
The token
Where's your
guy.
gown, Neil?
I'm just here for the view.
Neil's here for the view. Well, girls,